Hi, I'm Pam and I'm here to talk about video games. It's been a long time since I made a top 5 video, and I figure that now is a good time to make my recommendations of my top 5 games to play while you're homesick. When I'm down with a cold or the flu, I usually don't want to play anything too challenging. It's very likely that I've been chugging cough syrup and taking nighttime medication during the day, and my head is feeling a little fuzzy, so I don't want anything that's going to tax my brain or my reaction time. Plus, I just want something that's fun. And nothing says mindless fun like Saints Row 4. Saints Row 4 is a third-person action game. You not only get to be the leader of a gang, but also the President of the United States. I'm sure you'll do better than the current one. Aliens attack the White House, and you're basically put into the Matrix. You get access to superpowers, like being able to leap tall buildings or shoot ice from your hands. You get so powerful that the game is rarely very challenging. Enjoy the power fantasy of grabbing a rocket launcher and causing as much mayhem as possible, or taking part in a fight club. When you're done, you can pimp your ride or try to hit on your companions in your spaceship. The set pieces are wonderfully silly and involve sing-alongs and great music. They'll really provide a distraction and hopefully cheer you up and make you feel a bit better. The main missions of the game are always switching things up, and it will keep you entertained throughout. You can play Saints Row 4 on pretty much any modern console or PC. But maybe you want something a little more chill and on the comforting side. Life or garden sim games can be very relaxing and help you while away the hours. You might want to play something like Animal Crossing or Stardew Valley, but I'm going to recommend Viva Pinata. Viva Pinata puts a different spin on gardening games. You need to cultivate a garden that will attract various kinds of colorful piñatas. Planting different types of flowers or trees will entice certain piñata species, and fulfilling certain requirements will make them decide to live in your garden and make baby piñatas. Watching a visitor decide it's found its home and turn from black and white to full of colors is always satisfying. Everything has a really cute design and snack-inspired names like Buzzlegums, Donuts, or Horstachios. The soundtrack is great and provides a nice relaxing atmosphere. Don't think too hard about the fact that you're raising these piñatas to be shipped off to parties and hit with sticks until their insides are on their outside. Just look at the pretty colors. Viva Pinata is an Xbox 360 game, but is playable on Xbox One, PC, and even got a DS port. One of the things that sucks about being an adult is that it's very difficult to make the decision to invest 60 or 80 hours into a single game. But if you're homesick, hopefully you've got some more time on your hands, and it's the perfect time to start up a JRPG. Now maybe you want to play something that you've always heard good things about, but never had a chance to get to, or an old favorite from your youth that you've always wanted to replay. My recommendation for this is Star Ocean's Second Story. Star Ocean is one of the most charming JRPGs I've played, with a great cast of characters to recruit and a unique system called Private Actions to get to know them. While you're isolated at home, you can socialize with these digital friends. It features a choice between 2 different protagonists, so even if you've played it once before, it's worth it to go through again as the other character. The game has a great science fantasy setting and a cool story, but what really stuck out to me is the crafting system and all the little extras the game offers. You can create art, music, do blacksmithing to create gear, or alchemy to make items. The cooking talent is one of my favorite things, and you can make various dishes that will return health or boost stats. You can show off your skills in an Iron Chef competition, which is honestly one of my favorite things in any game. There is so much to do in Star Ocean Second Story, and you can play it on PS1 or PSP. Sadly, it was only ported to PS3 and 4 in Japan. But when companies refuse to make games easily purchasable to people, you should not feel bad about emulating them. Maybe you're not looking for a distraction from illness, but rather a chance to build a functioning healthcare system and cure it. In a game, at least. You can do this in 2 Point Hospital. Also, you should vote for the people who are going to give you proper healthcare. 2 Point Hospital tasks you with building and running a series of hospitals, each giving you a set of criteria to meet before you can move on to the next. You may need to treat a certain number of people, cure a particular ailment, or make a quantity of money. The illnesses you'll be met with are made up and extremely silly. Things like 8-bitten, which makes you appear pixelated and is caused by low-res spider bites. Or Emperor Complex, which causes people to think they're wearing clothes while actually they're buck naked. You get to manage all aspects of the hospital, like building treatment rooms, hiring staff, adding decorations, and determining prices. It's a rather humorous game that does take a swipe at capitalism and the drawbacks of a for-profit healthcare system. Show off the medical knowledge that you imagine you have in this game, rather than on social media. 2 Point Hospital is available on PC, Xbox One, PS4, and Switch. While you're full of germs, you may want to embrace the cleansing power of fire. In the real world, we're usually focused on putting fires out, but in a game, you can set them. Take the fire into your own hands in Little Inferno. Little Inferno is a puzzle game that sits you in front of your very own Little Inferno entertainment fireplace. While the world outside is cold, you can warm your home and your heart by burning everything in sight. You get a catalog of items to order and then burn, and you can solve puzzles by burning specific combinations of items at the same time in response to riddles you're given. The burning is occasionally interrupted by letter deliveries, where you can communicate with your neighbor and learn more about what's going on in the world. It's an intriguing and darkly humorous story I was always eager to learn more about. You can do everything at your own pace, and there are no fail states. If you like fire and watching how a variety of items burn, the game is oddly soothing. Little Inferno is available on PC, Switch, and mobile. So those are my recommendations for the top 5 games to play while you're homesick. Leave me a comment to let me know what your go-to sick day games are. Before I go, I just wanted to say I hope you are all staying safe and healthy out there. Take recommendations by health authorities seriously, stay home as much as you're able to, and wash your hands frequently. Just take care of yourselves, and I'll see you later. If you've got the time, stick around and watch another of my videos that you can see here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.